Hi everyone and welcome to our Facebook Live. Today I'm Mary Michaelin Brewerton with an intern with the Georgia Fruit and Vegetable Growers Association. Today we are here at Lassiter Equipment in Moultrie, Georgia, and with me today I have Miss Kaylee Lawrence, and she's going to be reading John Deere That's Who, and she's the marketing manager here at Lassiter. So I'll hand it off to Miss Kaylee.
Hey everyone, I'm Kaylee, like I said, and I work here at Lassiter Tractor Company in Moultrie, Georgia, and I'm going to be reading John Deere That's Who. So it's written by Tracy Maurer, and we'll get started. Back in John Deere's day, long before tractors and other newfangled contraptions, Americans dug the land with the same kind of plow that farmers had used as long as anyone could remember. That plow in the 1830s was surely less than perfect, but it worked. So who would want to change it? John Deere, that's who. But John didn't set out to build a new plow right away. He was just another young blacksmith from Vermont. A hard-working one, mind you. His fine skills earned him buckets of praise. Still, times were tough, and folks sometimes failed to pay him. John's business struggled. Then disaster struck. His forge burned to the ground. Of course John rebuilt it, and then another fire. Soon he was out of cash and out of luck. John needed a fresh start, so with a few of his best ironworking tools, he joined the stream of pioneers headed west in 1836. He planned to send for his wife and children when he was settled. Luck started to shine on him when he arrived in Grand Detour, Illinois. The little town needed a blacksmith to fix broken pots and pans, horseshoes and pitchforks, and shovels and plows. Lots and lots of plows. John quickly built a forge. Smoke poured from the slow fire that burned from sunrise to sunset, and sometimes longer than that. Clang, clang, clang. That man was a workhorse, hammering red-hot iron to repair tools so they were as good as new, even better than new. John also fixed the farmers' heavy iron plows again and again. Stubborn, twisted roots deep under the prairie banged up the iron blades. Even worse, the thick, rich soil the farmers called gumbo, in a not-so-nice way, stuck to their plows like gummy black snowballs. Farmers had to stop every so often to scrape the gumbo off with a paddle. That made a day's work take a lot longer. John heard the farmers complain again and again. They were tuckered out. Some farmers talked about hightailing it back east where the soil was sandy and easy to till. John didn't want to lose his customers. Truth be told, he missed his family and he had a debt to pay. That's when John set his mind to building a better plow. He tried new plow angles. He studied how the gumbo clung to the tiny pits in the iron. It's a fair guess that John already knew of other plow designs that called for lightweight steel rather than heavy iron. But steel was rare that far west and too pricey. Then one day at the sawmill in 1837, John found a broken steel saw blade that he could take back to his smithy. There, John chiseled off the saw's teeth and cut the steel into the shape of a plow's blade. He curved it over a log so it would shrug off the soil. Then he polished the steel as shiny as his mother's sewing needles. Those needles could slip through calico like a hot knife through butter. Maybe a shiny plow would slice through gumbo. The town's families gathered at a local farmer's field to watch John test his gleaming self-polisher. They didn't expect much, but who amazed them all? John Deere, that's who. Stories of the day claim he dug 12 rows neat as you please. Many farmers were still leery. John built several plows for farmers to try in their own fields. Test after test, John's smooth steel plow cut so quickly and easily, it truly hummed down the rows. In time, customers began asking for Mr. Deere's singing plow. You can bet John was happy to send for his family in 1838 and mighty relieved to settle his debt 5 years later. In another 5 years, the entire Deere family moved to Moline, Illinois. tinkering with the plow design to keep his customers happy. Under his leadership, John's company sold tens of thousands of singing plows and other horse-drawn equipment. Farmers plowed the prairie soil faster than ever. They planted more than enough food for their families, selling the extra crops. Farming grew into a business, and the prairie's fields of grain became known as America's breadbasket. So who changed the plow for America's farmers? Who changed a nation forever? John Deere. That's who. Okay guys, so we're going to talk to you a little bit about and show you this tractor behind me and what John Deere has evolved into. So like we read in the story, it started out as a single plow, and now we're up to huge tractors that can plow multiple rows and get work done much faster. So you know, back in the day they weren't going to be able to, they could only do a single row at a time, and now we cover much more land so that we can feed all of America. And we are a John Deere dealership here in South Georgia, and we have 7 locations serving South Georgia. So if you're ever around, stop by and give us a chat and talk to us. We'd love to show you around and put you on some John Deere equipment and let you know what we have going on here. So thank you.
Thank you to Miss Kaylee and Lassiter Equipment in Moultrie. We did appreciate everything, and I hope y'all learned something today just like I did. And we just enjoy having you today and being here and enjoying the day. And if you ever have any questions about Georgia Fruit and Vegetable, please just comment down below or DM us and we'll get back with you. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, and thank you again for watching.